Prologue, the first vision. The night smelled of rain and fireflies. Selene sat on the creaking wooden swing in her grandmother's garden, bare feet brushing the damp grass. At 13, she thought herself ordinary, just another quiet girl in a small town, hiding freckles beneath tangled hair, waiting for life to begin. But life began with a kiss. Her childhood crush, Daniel, leaned in awkward, nervous, the way boys are when summer nights make them braver than they are. His lips brushed hers, warm and clumsy. She should have felt butterflies. Instead, the world ripped open. A flash. Screeching tires. Glass shattering. Blood spreading across asphalt like spilled paint. Daniel's face, white and lifeless beneath the glow of streetlights. The vision lasted only seconds, but when Selene gasped, she found herself choking on air, her hands trembling. Daniel laughed, mistaking her reaction for nerves. "You okay?" he teased, oblivious to the shadow of death that had just kissed her. Selene forced a smile, but her throat closed around the words she wanted to scream. "You're going to die." 3 days later, it happened. The call came at dawn. Daniel's car had swerved on an empty road, colliding with a truck. They said it was quick, merciful. But in Selene's mind, mercy didn't exist. Only horror. Because she had seen it before it happened. At the funeral, people whispered about fate, tragedy, God's will. Selene stayed silent, clutching her grandmother's hand until her knuckles turned white. Her grandmother's eyes, old, knowing, searched her face, but Selene refused to meet them. That night, Selene locked herself in her room. She tore posters off the walls, smashed the mirror, anything to drown out the memory. But no matter how tightly she closed her eyes, she still saw Daniel's blood. She still felt the echo of his lips. She wasn't ordinary. She was cursed. In the weeks that followed, she tested it. A brush of skin, a fleeting crush, a whispered confession. Every time her heart fluttered, the visions came violent, merciless. Accidents. Illnesses. Murders. The people she cared for most, stolen by fate before they had even lived. And every time, the visions came true. She stopped touching. Stopped feeling. Stopped dreaming of love. Better to be alone than to kill with a kiss. One evening, Selene stood before the cracked mirror she had glued back together, staring into her own fractured reflection. "Love means death," she whispered. Her voice sounded older than 13. "And I won't let anyone die because of me again." Her vow became a cage. She built walls around her heart, tall and unbreakable. No crushes, no kisses, no love stories whispered under the stars. Yet fate has a cruel sense of humor. Because one day, years later, she would meet a man whose fate she could not see. A man who shattered every vision. A man who might be her salvation. Or her executioner. And that was the day Selene learned that destiny always takes what you fear most and places it right in your path.